Ice and snow are on the way, but standing in our way first is a third region matchup between the Grayson County Cougars and the Daviess County Panthers. The Cougars are off to their best start in 6 years as they enter with an 8-3 record. On the other side comes Daviess County, who snapped a 5-game losing streak last time out against Hart County. A cold storm is coming, but right now it's a hot matchup. And a good evening and welcome to the Cougar Den. Sam Gormley with you tonight. This is the Locker Room Show on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose and on K105 Digital Productions. It's coming up on our Locker Room Show. We'll introduce you to both teams, talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on 103.9 The Moose.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
The Daviess County Panthers enter tonight's game with a record of 3-5. They, ironically enough, have not played a district game yet. In fact, their next district game on their schedule, you're going to have to go all the way to the 26th of February. And in a period of about a week there, they are going to play 3 district games against Apollo, Owensboro, and Owensboro Catholic. Daviess County's leading scorer is Cole Birch. He's averaging 10 points a game, 3.4 rebounds. And really, this team doesn't necessarily have that guy, the leading scorer clearly. As in fact, they've got a lot of guys that spread out the wealth. And it's tough to go up against a team like that because you can never zone in on one guy to shut down. Joe Humphreys, he's leading the team in rebounding. He's also got 7.6 points per game. Cameron Johnson averaging 8.1 points per game. Isaiah Toms averaging just under 5. Jack Payne averaging 6.6. So you've got a lot of different players that you're going to have to look to slow down in this game here tonight. Daviess County ranks 17th in the state in three-point percentage. They shoot about 41% from 3. From the field, they shoot 45%. So they shoot at a high percentage in this game, and they hold teams to only 48.8 points per game. And if you look out there where they're warming up, they're wearing their 100th anniversary shirts, as this is the 100th year of Daviess County basketball. Grayson County picked up another win on Saturday. They're now 8-3 on the season, off to their best start in 6 years. We'll let you know a little bit more about them coming up, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball on the Moose.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes! Make a plan today.
prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. That's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
105. Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Grayson County enters tonight's game with a record of 8-3, 2-1 in the 12th district, led by Keegan Sharp. He's averaging 13.7 points per game. Last week, he had himself a week. He had a career-high 39 points against Meade County 1 week ago today. And then on Saturday, had 18 points in the win over North Bullitt. River Blanton still having himself a great season, averaging 13.1 points per game. 12.7 for Chandler McCready. Grayson County is going to get Jackson Higdon, the three-point sharpshooter, back tonight. He's been in quarantine for times in this season. And the guy that really showed out playing some really good basketball in limited minutes in the win over North Bullitt on Saturday was Owen Bratcher. He's averaging 3.4 points and 2.1 rebounds, but is coming off a game where he had 8 points and 4 rebounds in the win over North Bullitt. Grayson County's assistant coaches Brian Hill, Brett Johnston, and Daryl Meredith. And the head coach in his 4th season with a record of 48 and 57 is Travis Johnston. We'll hear from him next on 103.9 The Moose.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here. At Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose. Sam Gormley joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And coach, in the second half, North Bullitt made the comeback, and then you all were able to take the lead there in the fourth quarter for good. What caused the North Bullitt comeback, and then what caused you all to come back?
We talked about their tempo and how they play fast for 32 minutes, and sometimes it works in the other team's favor, and sometimes it works in theirs, and we allowed it to let it work in their favor. We got way too sped up, made some bad passes that were live ball turnovers that led to them getting layups. So, I thought we did a good job. Keegan made a couple shots that really helped, and then I thought we really buckled down on the defensive end and tried to make 21, the Gary kid, make shots over the top. And like I said, we gave up 54 points and was able to score 65, and I thought we got anything we wanted after that point offensively.
We talked about Owen after the game and how good he played in limited minutes, and there was one play that stood out to me as I was going back and watching it, and I'm not even sure you'll remember the play I'm talking about. I think it was in the second half, but it was on the opposite side. He went to save a ball from going out of bounds, and it was a ball that looked like it was out of bounds no matter what. He ended up saving it in and I think throwing it into North Bullitt, and I think they took a three or made a three.
They made a three. Yeah.
But still, it was a hustle play.
Yeah.
And as a coach, how much and how good does that make you feel to see guys making those hustle plays during a game?
Owen didn't know that it actually tipped off the North Bullitt guy's hand. We saw it, but I don't think Owen did, because when he went to tip it, the guy was behind him and he ended up tipping it. And Owen was just trying to bust his butt and go get it, and you can't really be mad at that. But it's nice to see those. The day Owen came back from his quarantine stay, he was the best player in practice. He was beating people around, getting rebounds, diving on the floor after loose balls, and he picked up a foul, but he was getting on the floor against North Bullitt. And if he can come in and give us 10 minutes and give us, of course, he gave us 8 and 4 the other night, but if he can just give us 4 points, 3 rebounds, and heck, 3 fouls, then that's pretty good from the 7th, 8th man slot.
When you look at tonight, there's a decent chance this could be your last game until Monday, and maybe in the last time you practice until you got a game against Hart County on Monday. Does that change how you coach at all?
Not as much this game. It did a little bit Saturday. I think we talked about that a little bit. It will some, especially in the second half. But the main thing that it should change is those guys and the way they play. They should be given everything they have. They can't think of it as, well, I have to try to conserve some energy because we have 2 more games and 3 more days after today. So we got to make sure we're going out and we're focusing on this game only. And even though those are 2 district games, they may get canceled, they may not, but we still just need to worry about Daviess County tonight.
When you look at Daviess County, I think you mentioned this after the game on Saturday, that they don't necessarily have a Dalton Gary, for example. They don't have a guy that's going to go out there and average 20 points a game. When you're game planning, is it easier to game plan for a quote-unquote Dalton Gary or a Solomon Fleener for Butler County, or is it easier to go for a team that has 5 guys that average 7 points a game?
It's probably easier to game plan for that one guy. But then when you think that you got your 5 that's better than the other team's 5, it makes you feel better going in that they don't have the one. Now they got some guys that are capable of doing it, but you don't spend as much time personnel scouting report wise. You just kind of say, hey, we're going to go out and guard them, and you got to be solid, and we're not relying on River to shut this guy down. We got to make sure that that all 5 guys are playing defense. So it's kind of a little bit of both, but it's a little bit easier as far as practice-wise goes to kind of game plan for the team that's a little more balanced.
Daviess County has a lot of players that shoot at a high percentage, but defensively they're one of the top teams, points given up-wise in the state. What do you know about them, and what do you want to see to pick up a win tonight?
Oh, they play their matchup zone like they have for a long time, and there's some holes, there's some openings in it that we need to make sure we get to, and I think we'll have plenty of shots on the perimeter. We got to step up and make them. I think Chandler and River may need to take a couple more, and then obviously Keegan. Hopefully he stays hot, but we just got to make sure that we're defending because I do think that we can score some points tonight. We just got to make sure that we keep them off the offensive glass and get a hand up on their shooters.
Coach, good luck.
Thanks.
We'll have more here coming up in the locker room show after this.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Let's meet the starting lineups here for both teams. First for the 3-5 Daviess County Panthers. Number 2, junior forward Joe Humphreys. Sophomore forward number 3, Cole Birch. Sophomore guard number 12, Jack Payne. Junior guard number 21, Isaiah Toms. And senior forward number 30, Cameron Johnson. Once more, that's Johnson, Toms, Payne, Birch, and Humphreys. Assistant coaches for Daviess County, Jordan Ferguson, Bradley Payne, and Ryan Tinsley. And the head coach in his 6th season with a record of 82-72 overall is Neil Hayden. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars, entering tonight's game with a record of 8-3. At guard, junior number 2, Keegan Sharp. He's averaging 13.7 points per game. Sophomore guard number 3, Braden Childress, averaging 2.5 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. Sophomore forward number 22, Dylan Horn, averaging 3.3 points and 5.0 rebounds per game. Sophomore forward number 23, River Blanson, averaging 13.1 points and leading the team with 8.6 rebounds. And junior forward number 32, Hunter Toms, averaging just shy of 7 points and just shy of 6 rebounds. Once more, that lineup for Grayson County: Toms, Blanton, Horn, Childress, Sharp. Assistant coaches Brian Hill, Brett Johnston, and Daryl Meredith. And the head coach is Travis Johnston. The play-by-play is next here on the Moose.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. It's the Grayson County Cougars and the Daviess County Panthers. Minutes away from getting underway. Grayson County entering tonight's game with a record of 8-3. Daviess County enters with a record of 3-5. The starting lineups one more time. For Daviess County, it's Humphreys, Birch, Payne, Toms, and Johnson. And for Grayson County, it's Sharp, Childress, Horn, Blanton, and Toms. Head coach for Grayson County is Travis Johnston. He's in his 4th season. The head coach for Daviess County is Neil Hayden. He's in his 6th season. The play-by-play is next after this.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Time for basketball here in Litchfield. Grayson County and Daviess County getting ready to get underway here tonight. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's broadcast here on Litchfield's Country Station 103.9 The Moose, as this is WMTL Litchfield. Grayson County entering tonight's game with a record of 8-3. Daviess County enters with a record of 3-5. It'll be Cougars basketball to start off with. Going with the starting lineup of Dylan Horn, Braden Childress, River Blanton, Keegan Sharp, and Hunter Toms. Cougars will work from right to left on your radio dial in their white jerseys with the navy blue numerals. It's Keegan Sharp with the basketball out front now to Braden Childress, the sophomore, dribbling the ball out front for the Cougars. As Daviess County comes out in their traditional matchup zone, as your coach Johnston talked about it, that's going to be the key to whether Grayson County can pick up a win today, if they can find the soft spots in this zone defense for the Panthers. Out front to Sharp, thought about the deep three. Back here to the near side to Horn. Grayson County with a 4-round-1 offense. Hunter Toms is the post player on the inside. Out front to Horn. Horn looks to get it inside and throws it away. It's stolen away by Daviess County. Fast break opportunity. Down the left side with the basketball is Johnson. Johnson down to the left block, wide open. Laying it in up the left side. Its shot's no good, but he's fouled. Is Joe Humphreys. Or sorry, that's Cole Birch underneath for Daviess County. As Hunter Toms picks up the foul there, that is his first and the team's first. Cole Birch will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the season. The sophomore forward is a 60% free throw shooter, and he misses the first one. 7 minutes, 11 seconds to play in the first quarter. Cole Birch, last time out, 14 points, 15 rebounds in the win over Hart County. Makes the second one, and it's 1-0 Daviess County. Grayson County's first offensive possession really had no success at all, as it's Keegan Sharp who will pass over to the far side to Childress, who breaks the timeline for Grayson County. Off to the near side to Sharp. He'll do a catch-and-shoot 3 off the left wing. Knocks it in. Keegan Sharp coming off of last Tuesday's 39-point performance against Meade County. He had 18 on Saturday. He's playing his best basketball as Grayson County Cougar. As it's Humphreys in the middle. Out front to Payne. Payne picked up by Sharp. Over to the right wing to Humphreys. Humphreys will drive down the right side. Jump pass out to the far side. Wide open 3 up and no good by Daviess County. As the shot was taken by Toms on the far side, Grayson County's got the ball. Transition 3 off the right wing by Blanton is way long. And the long rebound is pulled down by Payne. Payne pushes it up the floor for the Panthers, angling it back here towards the near side. Picks up his dribble on the right block, out front to Toms. Toms drives down the right side, off the right side, gets the basket to fall. Isaiah Toms, he ties our game up here at 3 with 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Far side, Braden Childress with the basketball. Down inside now to the right elbow to Toms. Toms out to the left wing, another three by Sharp. Count it! Keegan Sharp's hit 2 threes in the first quarter of this game, and it's 6-3 Grayson County. Again, last Tuesday was when Keegan Sharp hit 9 threes en route to 38 points and an overtime victory for Grayson County over Meade County. Right side, Birch with the basketball. He's their leading scorer, gets around Toms, goes up down the right side, runs right over River Blanton. And an offensive foul is going to be whistled on the sophomore forward, Cole Birch. It's his first and the team's first. And it'll be Grayson County basketball. Your officials for tonight's game, William Clancy, Brad Houghton, and Eric Barnett. Daviess County with a light full court press. Again, you got this zone defense that Grayson County's going to have to find a way to find the soft spot in, and Keegan Sharp's been the one that's done it on the 2 of the Grayson County's Cougars' first 3 possessions. To the free throw line, Blanton, back outside to Horn. Horn back to Blanton. Blanton over to the right wing, Sharp, and a wide open 3, right wing, count it! 3 threes for Keegan Sharp to start off with, and a timeout taken by Daviess County. Cougs up 9-3, 5:11 to play in the first. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Keegan Sharp starts off 3 of 3 from 3, and Grayson County's got a 9-3 lead over Daviess County early on in tonight's game with 5 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the first quarter. Again, 1 week ago tonight, Keegan Sharp, he had 39 points, 9 3-pointers. He was 9 of 10 from 3, and his one 3 that he missed rimmed out. Cameron Johnson's got the basketball in the backcourt, giving it back into the middle to Isaiah Toms. So you've got 2 Tomses on the floor, Hunter for Grayson and Isaiah for Daviess County. Near side is Payne with the basketball. Fakes the drive in on Sharp. He's got it on the right wing. Sharp staying on his left hip, and a 5-second call is going to be called. Possession right back to Grayson County. Keegan Sharp did a nice job just staying on his right hip. And Chandler McCready will check into the game for Grayson County. And taking a seat will be Hunter Toms. McCready averaging 12.7 points and 4.2 rebounds a game for the Grayson County Cougars, who have the 9-3 early lead with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Right side, Sharp over to the far side. McCready back out front to Childress. Childress to McCready on the right side, back out front to Childress. Looking for Keegan Sharp. He's got the hot hand, and he's left all alone in the corner, but they pick him up at the last second. Blanton drives down the left side, goes up, lays it in, count the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. River Blanton drove down the left lane, absorbed the contact, and the foul is going to be called on Daviess County, as Toms will take a seat. I think he was the one that picked up the foul. That is his first and the team's second. Blanton's free throw is no good. Rebounded by Chandler McCready for Grayson County. McCready outside to Blanton, off to Sharp. 3-pointer deep is no good. A little bit of a heat check there for the junior Sharp. But Grayson County's got the 11-3 lead with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Left side, Payne. Back into the near side, gets a screen from Birch. They give it outside now to a new player into the game, Max Dees. He drives down the right side, dumps a pass off to the left side, and Cole Birch lays one in off the left block. He's got 3 points for Daviess County. It's 11-5 Cougars, 3 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the first quarter. Childress on the near side, dribbling it with the right hand, out to the far side to McCready. McCready back to Childress. Childress interior pass to the left block to Horn. Horn scans the interior pass, and it's ripped away by Birch. Birch gives it to the middle to Payne. Payne with the basketball straight away off to the left side. Transition 3 by Johnson is good. Cameron Johnson from 3 this season is shooting 35%. He made that one look easy. And just like that, the Grayson County lead is down to 3 at 11-8 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Childress in between the circles for Grayson County. The sophomore point guard Picks up his dribble over to the far side to Sharp. Sharp's got 9 points for Grayson County, 3 of 4 from 3 in this game. McCready gets around his defender and lays it in off the left side. Nice move by McCready at the left elbow to get around his man in Grayson County. He's got their 13-8 lead. Outlet pass down to the far side to Humphreys. Humphreys out front, 3. Payne in transition is off to the left, no good. Blanton with a rebound for Grayson County. Blanton gives it to Sharp. Sharp will give it back to Childress. Grayson County's going to set up their offense here as they lead by 5 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Left side, McCready with the basketball. Picks up his dribble to the left elbow to Blanton. Blanton down to the left block to Horn. Horn goes up the left side. Shot's no good, but he's fouled by Cameron Johnson. For Johnson, that'll be his first and the team's third of this first half of play. It'll be Dylan Horn to the free throw line. He's a 36.4% free throw shooter on the season, averaging 3.3 points and 5 rebounds per game. And the first free throw is no good. Horn has also had a couple of blocks. He's averaging probably a block a game. Substitution into the game, Braden Childress will take a seat. Owen Bratcher will check in. Bratcher had his best game as a Grayson County Cougar on Saturday, 8 points and 4 rebounds against North Bullitt. Free throw coming for Horn, he knocks it in. And looks like we're gonna have another substitution into the game for Daviess County. In for Grayson County is Nolan Hornbeck. Into the game for Daviess County is John McCain. 14-8, Grayson County with a lead over the Panthers. 2 minutes and 36 seconds to play in the first quarter. Grayson County coming out with a full court defense. Also into the game, Decker Renfro for Daviess County. He's running the point for the Panthers. Angling it back towards the far side. No look pass to Dees. Dees backs it up straight away off to the right side to McCain. McCain into the corner to Stratton, who's also into the game. So you've got almost an entirely new lineup as Cameron Johnson off the right elbow knocks it in from 18 feet. Stratton was fading away from the basket, made that one look easy. Getting his first basket of the game. Sorry, that was Johnson, not Stratton. He's got 5 points. Down to the right side, Hornbeck gets around his defender with the right hand, lays it in at the rim. Grayson County spreading the wealth out, scoring, and it's 16-10. Cougars on top, 1 minute, 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Right side, McCain thinking about the 3, drives in 10 feet near baseline, knocks it in. Back and forth, these two teams are going. It's 16-12, Grayson County with a lead. An exciting first quarter of action. Both teams scoring at a high level. Sharp cross court to Blanton. Blanton drives in, no look pass to the far side. McCready, 3, good. McCready's got 5 points. Grayson County pulling that lead back out now to 7 points with 1:20 to play in the first quarter. Into the middle, Dees with the basketball, guarded by McCready. Nice defense by the junior. Dees, jump pass to the near side. Johnson drives down the baseline, goes up for the dunk, misses it. The rebound by Daviess County is no good. Rebounded by Blanton. Blanton pushed down the left side. Euro step, lays it in. The basket's good, and it'll go to the free throw line. River Blanton did a nice job avoiding the man in the lane. And Decker Renfro picks up the foul. That is his first and the team's 4th. And River Blanton will go to the free throw line to try and convert on the and-one. Blanton on the season, 68.3% from the charity stripe. Substitution into the game for Daviess County, Cole Birch. He'll check out for Cameron Johnson. Free throw up, good by Blanton. Grayson County 22, Daviess County 12. 1 minute to play in the first quarter. McCain has got the basketball over to the far side to Dees. Dees running the point as he breaks the timeline at the logo. Down the near side, splits defenders, down the right lane, flip shot, no good off the left side. Rebound out of bounds, off of Grayson County. And it will be Daviess County basketball underneath of their own basket with 52.6 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. As Dees will pass in, pass it down to the right block, getting it in, spinning around the defender, laying it in at the rim. Shot's no good. The rebound by Daviess County, though. And foul on the play was Cole Birch, so he will go to the free throw line, as that's going to be a foul on Owen Bratcher. That'll be his first and the team's second. It'll be Cole Birch, the sophomore, to the line. He's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe so far tonight. He will shoot 2. As it will be Isaiah Toms checking into the game after this free throw for Daviess County, and that free throw is no good. Toms will check in, checking out will be Bo Stratton. Again, Daviess County's leading scorer is Birch, who's at the free throw line right now. He's only averaging 10 points a game, so they're very spread out as far as scoring. Second free throw, no good. Rebound off of the hands of Bratcher. No, it's off of the hands of Dees, says the official. I thought that was going to be Daviess County basketball, but they decide against it. So Cole Birch misses both free throws. And Grayson County now will get the basketball with 46.1 seconds to play in the first quarter. They lead by 10. Blanton jump pass to the near side to Sharp. Sharp picks up his dribble back to Blanton. Blanton at the volleyball line down to the right block to Bratcher, who's going to be called for a walk underneath. Thought they were going to call a charge on Bratcher, but instead they call him for steps underneath of the basket. 22-12, Grayson County leading this one over Daviess County, 34.8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Looping a pass up to McCain. McCain chased by Hornbeck. McCain in that far corner. Hornbeck gets his hand on it and steals it. Sharp's got the basketball. Nice defense by the sophomore Nolan Hornbeck. And looks like Grayson County's going to hold for the final shot with 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. They lead 22-12. 5-out offense for Grayson. It is McCready with the basketball, standing at the logo right now. 8 seconds on the clock and counting. They're going to speed it up off to the left side to Blanton. Deep three from the left wing. Good! He knocked it down from Short Creek. And Grayson County's got a 25-12 lead at the end of one. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on 103.9 The Moose.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Grayson County 25, Daviess County 12. Here at the end of the first quarter, Cougars hit 5 3-pointers in that first quarter of action, including that one deep from River Blanton on the left wing to give them this 25-12 lead. Grayson County out of the quarter break is going to go with Toms, Blanton, Childress, McCready, and Brancher. So a big lineup out on the floor is you've got 2 guards, but you could even call McCready a little bit of a forward at times as well. He's kind of a stretch 3. He plays a lot bigger than he is. It'll be Panthers basketball to start the quarter as they will work from left to right on your radio dial. Humphreys into the corner to Toms, gets a screen from Humphreys, thought about giving it back to him, instead gives it into the corner to Birch. Birch drives down the near baseline, now back it off back into the corner. Outside to Dees. Dees guarded by Childress. Out front, stolen away by McCready. McCready, fast break down the right side, lays it in. Chandler McCready's got 7 points, and the Grayson County lead is 27-12 early on in the second quarter of play. Breaking the timeline is Dees at the free throw line. Spin move off the left side. Passes outside to Humphreys. 3, far side, no good. Rebounded long by Childress for the Cougars. Childress angling it back towards the middle at the logo. Between the legs, dribble, drives down the right side. Dumps a pass off to Bratcher. Bratcher inside to Toms. Probably shouldn't have made the second pass because it's stolen away by Daviess County. Outlet pass to Toms. Toms floater off the right side's no good. There to follow and lay it in off that left side is Cole Birch. And Daviess County's Birch has got 5 points to lead the way for the Panthers. Trying to keep themselves in this game, they trail by 13. McCready at the free throw line. He'll take the jumper. It's up and in and out. Rebounded by Humphreys for the Panthers. Outlet pass over to the far side to Payne. Payne down to the left block to Birch, and Birch is fouled underneath by Grayson County. I'm not sure who they'll whistle this on. It's called on Owen Brancher, his second. Team's third. Keegan Sharp, Dylan Horn check into the game for Grayson County. River Blanton and Owen Brancher check out. And Daviess County, Johnson will check into the game for them. Down to the left block, passing into Humphreys. The shot's up, good, and you can count the basket as he's fouled underneath by Grayson County. As the inbounds pass went right to him, and he's fouled by McCready. That is his first and the team's fourth. So Joe Humphreys will go to the free throw line to try and convert on the N1. Humphreys, the starting quarterback for the Panthers basketball team, has 3 Division I college football offers as he makes that second free throw. From Appalachian State, Eastern Kentucky, and Murray State. He picked all of those up a couple weeks ago. Pass nearly stolen away on the outlet pass. Knocked out of bounds by Cameron Johnson. Humphreys pass for nearly 1,600 yards for the Daviess County Panthers. So you got 2 quarterbacks in that Daviess County area who are going to be playing Division I basketball. Jump pass down to the right block. McCready loses it. Run down in the far corner by Daviess County. But Birch can't save it in bounds and ends up throwing it out as he didn't have enough on his throw-in. 6:21 to play in the second quarter. Grayson County 27, Daviess County 17. Childress, jump pass to the free throw line to Toms, drives down the right side. Shot's no good, but he is going to be fouled by the Panthers on the drive. As that foul is going to be called on Joe Humphreys. That'll be his first, team's 5th. So it'll be Hunter Toms to the line where he's drastically improved this season. He's making 2/3 of his free throws, 66.7%, and he makes that first one to put his name in the scorebook. Second free throw for Toms is up. No good off the back of the iron. Long rebound in the far corner is chased down by Birch. Birch, an outlet pass down here to the near side to Payne. Payne cross court over to the far side. Toms, transition 3, left side, no good. Rebounded by Birch and Toms. The rebound is off of Birch on the floor. No, the official changes his call at the last second, saying it's off of Horn underneath. As he pointed at Horn for Grayson County and pointed saying it was Cougars basketball. So it's going to be Daviess County ball passing in from underneath. They throw it to Humphreys. Jump pass inside, goes up with a shot. It is no good, but he's fouled underneath. So the officials seem to have lost his whistle as I saw him put his hand up in the air, but he couldn't get his whistle in his mouth and he blows it a little bit late. Horn is the one that picks up the foul. It is his first and the team's 5th. So it'll be Humphreys to the line. He's 1 of 1 so far tonight. He's going to shoot 2. Again, he's averaging 7.6 points a game from the free throw line. Only a 21.4% free throw shooter. The first one was good, and so is the second one. Humphreys 3 of 3 from the line. He'd only made 3 free throws the entire season, but he makes both of them right now. Childress trapped in the far side, loops the pass to the near side to Sharp. Sharp to the right elbow to Horn. Horn down to the left side, blocked by Johnson inside. Horn saves it in bounds, but it's right into the hands of Daviess County's Toms. Toms high with a dribble, down the right side, absorbs the contact and lays it in. Isaiah Toms sped up down that right lane, and just like that, Grayson County's lead is down to 7 at 28-21 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the second quarter. Sharp breaks the timeline to the far side to Childress. Childress dribbling with the left hand. Looks back at the fourth-year head coach Travis Johnston and gets his play call. Right side, McCready. McCready being nice defense by Daviess County. He gets it to Horn. Horn will drive down that right side. Over to the far side, McCready. McCready backs it off to the right wing, out front to Sharp. Sharp to the left side to Childress. Childress inside to Toms. Spin move. Loses the ball. Keeps it dribbling, and a double dribble is going to be called on Toms. As he lost the ball and came back down with it in an easy double dribble call for the official underneath. Substitutions into the game for Grayson County. River Blanton in for Chandler McCready. 28-21, Grayson County still with a lead. Under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Toms, a handoff pass to Humphreys. Humphreys free throw line jumper blocked by Toms. He met him at the peak. Daviess County gets the rebound. Birch, he tries a jump pass outside. Horn is the one that comes down with it. Over to Childress. Childress will push down the floor on Humphreys. Passes to the near side to Blanton. Finishes with the right hand. Can't get it to fall. Rebound on the floor is out of bounds off of River Blanton. And it'll be Daviess County basketball. Immediately the Panthers, Neil Hayden going multiple subs as it'll be Decker Renfro into the game along with Bo Stratton. As taking a seat will be Humphreys and Birch. 4:32 to play here in the second quarter. Grayson County hanging on to the 7-point lead. Handoff pass to Johnson. Johnson takes the 3 off the left wing, off the screen, knocks it in, and a timeout's going to be taken on the floor by Grayson County. Daviess County brought this one to within 4 at 28-24. 4:21 to play in the first half. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. The anxiety can be overwhelming. If you're feeling extra worried, you're not alone. You can still contact a mental health professional. They're ready to help you get through this. And remember, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
4 minutes, 21 seconds to play here in the first half. It is Grayson County 28, Daviess County 24 as the Panthers have stormed back in this one. Grayson County led by as much as 15, 27-12 early on in this second quarter, but it has been anything but that as it is a 12-1 run for Daviess County. Out of the timeout, down the right side, Hunter Toms lays it in as he got the ball at the right elbow, turned around and realized he had no one in front of him and came in for an easy layup down the right side. Grayson County stops the bleeding there and ends the 12-1 Daviess County run. Handoff pass to Johnson. Johnson will take the shot, right side three off the screen. It's no good. Rebound bounces off of Keegan Sharp's head into the hands of Daviess County. Far side, Stratton with the basketball. He'll do a handoff pass to Toms, who's going to set things up. Toms back to Johnson, off the screen. Johnson drives down the right side and has it stripped away by Horn. Blanton comes down with it, and the Grayson County Cougars are going to push with the basketball. Childress in between the circles. Find out offense for Grayson County. Childress at the logo. Far side to Sharp. Sharp got a screen from Blanton. Didn't get enough space, though, to take the three. Near side, Childress. Picks up his dribble, needs to find help, finds it with Toms. Toms, spin move down the right lane, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but he's fouled on the drive by Bo Stratton. That'll be his first. The team's sixth. So Hunter Toms will go back to the free throw line. He is 1 of 2 here tonight and making 2/3 of his free throws on this young season. He's going to shoot 2. In this one, he's got 3 points in the quarter, and that one is good. He gets the roll. Substitutions in the game for the Panthers. Cole Birch checks back in, as will Max Dees. Taking a seat is Johnson and Toms. Hunter Toms, so for Grayson County, he's at the free throw line trying to convert on the second end of this free throw attempt. It's good. Hunter Toms has 5 points for Grayson County, and the Cougars' lead is back to 8. 32-24, 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Dees with the basketball as he breaks the timeline. Off the right side, Horn nearly gets away with a steal, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on the sophomore. For Horn, that is his second, and the team's 6th. McCready will check into the game, in for Horn. So on the floor for Grayson County, you've got Sharp, Childress, Blanton, McCready, and Toms. It's Dees with the basketball. To the left side to Birch, thought about the three, picked up by Blanton. Birch drives down, picks up his dribble inside the lane. The shot is up off the left side, no good. Rebound bouncing around and finally pulled down by Renfro. Renfro down, cutting in the lane, and the shot is good by Bo Stratton. As found him on the cut. It was a beautiful pass and a beautiful finish for Daviess County, and they brought this game back to within 6 at 32-26, 2.5 to play in the second quarter. Childress in between the circles, over to the right wing to Sharp. Sharp's hit 3 threes. He's 3 of 4 from 3, but hasn't taken one in the second quarter. Interior pass to Sharp is stolen away by Daviess County. Renfro pushing down the floor. Jump pass outside. Transition 3 is up and good. Knocked in by Jack Payne. Daviess County comes into this game shooting 41% from 3, and they're showing it off early on in this game. Grayson County still with a 3-point lead. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Toms on the left side, nearly has it stripped away at the free throw line, goes up with a shot. It is partially blocked out of bounds, saved inbounds by Daviess County, and the Panthers will push. Right up the middle goes Renfro, angling it back towards the far side. Kiss off the glass, off the left side's no good. Rebounded by Stratton, his putback is up, no good. Rebound this time is by Blanton for Grayson County. Blanton gives it to Sharp, Sharp across court pass to Childress. Childress breaks the timeline at the logo, down to the near side, back out to Sharp, 3 straight away, no good. In and out, rebounded by McCready, and he is fouled underneath. And he's thrown down by Decker Renfro. And immediately Renfro went to help up Chandler McCready. I don't think he meant to throw Chandler down. Foul called on Bo Stratton. That is his second and the team's 7th. So 1-1 will come for Chandler McCready. As he walked all the way over to the out-of-bounds line and walks back over, and official's going to come over and see if he's okay. And I don't know a lot about Chandler, but I feel like he's one of those guys that he's not going to come out of the game for any reason at all. McCready will shoot one and the bonus. First one is up and good. On the season, the junior shooting 68% from the free throw line. You'll be able to see him this spring as well. He's going to be the catcher. He misses the second free throw. Blanton with a rebound. The bank is open on the putback. River Blanton adds in another basket, and Grayson County again expands that lead back to 6 at 35-29. Handoff pass to McCain. McCain drives down the left side. Blocked by Blanton, out of bounds. Nice defense by the sophomore underneath, as it was a clean block as John McCain drove down that left lane. Max Dees to pass in for the Panthers from underneath of their own basket. Scans again, has to throw it out front to Renfro on the far side of the floor. Renfro guarded by McCready, gets a screen, doesn't take it. Another screen, and that'll be an illegal screen. Max Dees called for the illegal screen. It's his first foul and the team's 8th. Clear illegal screen by Max Dees. Chandler McCready was doing everything he could to avoid the screen, and because of that, Max Dees was trying to do everything he could do to put himself into the screen. 35-29, 1:11 to play here in the first half. Grayson County leading 35-29. They have the basketball. As Travis Johnston, the Cougar head coach, looks down at his notes in his pocket. He's got his scouting report on a note card. That's what he was looking at. He's probably delivering a play call to his team right now. Blanton with a left hand to McCready. McCready pump fakes to the near side to Childress. Childress drives down the near baseline, picks up his dribble and walks with it. 51.9 seconds to play in the second quarter. Substitutions into the game for Grayson County. It'll be Nolan Hornbeck. He'll check into the game for Hunter Toms. Into the game for Daviess County will be number 12, Jack Payne, and also number 2, Joe Humphreys. So subs checking in and out for both teams here. So you've got Johnson, Humphreys, McCain, Payne, and Toms on the floor for Daviess County. For Grayson County, you've got Childress, Sharp, Hornbeck, McCready, and Blanton. Toms over to the left wing to Humphreys, out front to Payne. Payne over to the far side to McCain. McCain guarded by Hornbeck with 35 seconds and counting to play in the first half. As it's Johnson inside to Humphreys. Humphreys thought about giving it back to Johnson. Tries to do a spin move back to Johnson in the near corner. Runs over River Blanton, throws it away. It's run down by McCain. McCain over to Payne. Payne down the left side. Spins back here towards the near side. Outside 3, right wing, no good by Johnson. Long rebound by Blanton. And Blanton is going to be fouled by Johnson underneath. As a unintentional foul of sorts by Cameron Johnson. That is going to be his second and the team's 9th, though. River Blanton will go to the free throw line. He will shoot one in the bonus. Free throws coming into the game, or players coming into the game for Daviess County is number 3, Cole Birch. So he'll come in for Johnson with those 2 fouls. So Blanton again shooting one in the bonus. He's 1 of 2 in the game tonight. Yes, they're cleaning up some sweat now underneath of the basket. As it's Travis Johnston, Cougar head coach, was out there first, and Keegan Sharp walked over, so he said, hey, you do it. And then Brett Johnston, Travis's little brother and assistant coach, took over. So it'll be Blanton to the line to shoot one in the bonus with 14.8 seconds on the clock. Free throw up and good. Blanton's now up to 11 points here in this first half of play. He'll try to make it 12 with his free throw attempt. As he lets it fly, and it is good. 12 points for River Blanton. And Grayson County leads 37-29, 14.8 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Renfro, handoff pass to Toms with 10 seconds. Toms has the ball in between the circles. Far side, Grayson County coming up with some defensive pressure. Right side, Renfro. Floater inside the right lane, no good. Blanton with a rebound, and he's not going to get a shot off. He attempts a shot at the buzzer after the buzzer was over, but it was no good. The end of the first half, Grayson County 37, Daviess County 29. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball right here on the Moose.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County leading this one 37-29 at the half. Exciting first half of action. Both teams scoring a lot. It was River Blanton who led the way. He has 12 points in the first half to give Grayson County this 8-point advantage. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down the scoring from this game, run down some scores from around the region, and let you know what to look for in the second half. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball right here on the Moose.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world. I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
How's everything taste tonight, folks?
Oh, excellent.
How was your chicken tonight?
It's excellent. Where was it raised?
As a chef, it's important to know where your food comes from. That's why we buy local and Kentucky-raised food.
We're the Settles family from Owensboro, Kentucky.
We produce poultry for families all over the state.
And we're proud of the products that we produce. If you're buying a chicken that came from our farm, you're getting an excellent quality product. Some of the best you'll find in the case.
A lot of your local restaurants feature our poultry products. We are a Kentucky farm family.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Welcome back here to the halftime show. Grayson County on top of this one, 37-29 at the half. Try to run down some scoring from around the region. First start off in college basketball, though. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's the Kentucky Wildcats on top of the Arkansas Razorbacks, 27-25. Other scores to bring you. Girls basketball at the half, Warren East on top of Franklin Simpson, 28-15. In girls basketball, it is Owensboro Catholic on top of Daviess County, 19-12 with 5 minutes and 39 seconds to play in the first half of that game. That game was just picked up earlier today, as I believe Owensboro Catholic was scheduled to play Henderson County earlier tonight, but they decided to cancel that game, so both teams were looking for games, so they decided, you know what, let's play a good district game here tonight. As a game that's going on later on tonight, a big game, in fact, between two of the state's top boys teams. It'll be the Bowling Green Purples taking on the John Hardin Bulldogs. So that'll be a good game that we'll try to bring you some updates from as well tonight. Some other games that are going to be happening at some point here tonight. Owensboro at Muhlenberg County, Breckenridge County, and both girls and boys action is playing at Whitesville Trinity tonight. And the Owensboro girls are playing Cloverport this evening. We'll try to bring you any updates that we see from that game as we see it. In fact, to find a score here at the half in girls basketball, Daviess County on top of Owensboro Catholic, 26-25. Our score, though, Grayson County leading Daviess County in boys basketball, 37-29 at the half. We'll come back. We're running the scoring from this game after this. This is Cougar basketball right here on the Moose.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County Schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. The anxiety can be overwhelming. If you're feeling extra worried, you're not alone. You can still contact a mental health professional. They're ready to help you get through this. And remember, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Yep.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Running down the scoring here for this game. First for Daviess County as the Cougars on top 37-29 at the end of one. For Daviess County, the leading scorer is Cameron Johnson. He's got 8 points, 5 points apiece for Joe Humphreys and for Cole Birch. 4 points for Isaiah Toms, 3 for Jack Payne. And you've got 2 points from Bo Stratton and from John McCain. For Grayson County, it's River Blanton. He leads the way. He's got 12 points. Keegan Sharp has 9. Chandler McCready has 8. 5 points from Hunter Toms, 2 points for Nolan Hornbeck, and 1 from Dylan Horn. Grayson County again with the 8-point advantage at the end of the first half of play. Not a bad first half of action. Grayson County knocking down some shots, finding the soft spot in that Daviess County zone that you heard Coach Johnson talk about in the open. Got to find a way to beat that matchup. When you can do that, you can have some success offensively against this team. And I mean, when you look at it, Daviess County entering tonight's game ranked 13th in the state, averaging only 48.8 points per game. Tonight, Grayson County has already scored 37 against the Panthers. So they're already just about 10 away from their average. If they can put together another half like that, you could have a big win tonight here against a good third region opponent. Second half coming up next. Grayson County 37, Daviess County 29. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
Litchfield Country Station, 103.
It's the start of the second half of play. Grayson County on top of this one, 37-29. They will start the half with the basketball. They're going to switch sides, of course, working from left to right now will be the Cougar offense. Going with Horn, Childress, Sharp, Blanton, and Toms on the floor. So going back with their starters. For Daviess County, you've got Birch, Humphreys, Johnson, Toms, and Payne. So they go with their starters as well. 37-29, Grayson County with a lead as we are underway in the second half of play. Toms in the near side, quickly double teamed in this corner, splits the defenders, dumps a pass down to the left side. It's stolen away though by Johnson. Johnson angling it back towards the near side. Free throw line jumper in transition is no good, short. Rebounded by Childress for Grayson County. Grayson County's got numbers if they want it. Childress weaving through the defense, kicks it out to Blanton. 3 left wing in transition is no good. Rebounded by Childress for Grayson County. Childress inside amongst the trees, gives it off to Blanton. Blanton off the left side, no good. Rebounded by Johnson for Daviess County. Panthers pushing an outlet pass down to the right side. Humphreys offensive foul is no, they're going to call a walk instead. It was either going to be an offensive foul or a walk, as Joe Humphreys turned around and put his butt right into the Grayson County defender underneath. And Grayson County keeps this 8-point lead at 37-29, 7 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Childress over on the far side of the floor, quickly double teamed to the left elbow to Toms. Toms swings it over the far side to Blanton, drives down that far baseline, shot's no good. Rebounded by Johnson for Daviess County. Johnson up the far side of the floor, running the point, back into the middle to Payne. Payne, no-look pass into the near side to Birch. Birch, 18 feet left side, shot's no good. Rebounded by Blanton for Grayson County. Blanton spins it around and finds the sophomore Childress. Childress is going to set things up here at the top of the key for the Grayson County offense. Braden Childress, not as big scorer, but doing a nice job running the offense. That's really what he does, is he just makes sure he doesn't turn the ball over, plays good defense, and facilitates things. Far side, Toms, 3 up, it's an air ball. Rebounded by Birch. Birch gives it up to Toms, who almost walked with it. Toms off to the near side, and a timeout being taken by Daviess County. 6:24 to play in the third quarter. Cougars on top, 37-29. This is Cougar basketball on the Moose.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
37-29, Grayson County leading this one with 6 minutes and 24 seconds to play in the third quarter. Daviess County's coach Neil Hayden took a quick timeout there. I think that was kind of a, let's just get back to the offense that we want to run. Let's not just try to drive in and just take shots. Draw something up. Get a good shot. Interior pass is knocked away by Horn. River Blanton, though, runs into him. Bad communication, and because of that, the ball goes out of bounds and rolls all the way down the hallway. So Daviess County's going to end up keeping the basketball, as it was a bad pass inside by Isaiah Toms. But the Panthers are bailed out by miscommunication by the Grayson County Cougars underneath. Interior pass off the timeout by Birch is up and good off the right side. Birch has 7 points. And Daviess County gets the first points here of this second half. It is 37-31, Grayson County. Left elbow, Tom swings it over to Blanton down the left side, and an offensive foul is going to be called on River Blanton. Blanton was standing in that left side, drove down the lane, looked like he moved far enough over to where it wouldn't have been a charge. Travis Johnston didn't seem to agree with the call at all for Blanton. That is his first and the team's first of this second half. 37-31. Grayson County still leading this one over Daviess County as it is chased down in the near corner by Payne. Payne picks up his dribble with a handoff pass to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Blanton. Interior pass to Birch. Birch spins to the middle. Far side pass out to Humphreys. Humphreys swings it to Toms. Right wing three is good. Isaiah Toms now up to 7 points, and it is now a 3-point game. 37-34. Grayson County with a lead. Sharp with the basketball. Near side, cross court. Childress back into the middle to Sharp. Sharp's going to set things up in between the circles. He had 3 threes early in the first quarter. Has been quiet since then. He takes a shot 18 feet from the right side. It's no good. Blanton with a rebound, puts it in off the left side. Blanton continues to lead the way with 14 points, and Grayson County gets their first bucket of the third quarter. It's 39-34. 5 minutes to play here in the third. Toms a handoff pass to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Blanton. Hand off to Birch. Now back to Toms. Toms straight away with the basketball. Off to the left side to Johnson. Johnson into the corner to Humphreys. Humphreys throws one away, and it's going to be over and back. Grayson County basketball as it runs out of bounds instead, and it'll be passed in Grayson County from opposite of the bench. Pretty close to where the Cougar student section usually would be. Of course, when the students are allowed to come back, they're going to be in the new end zone bleachers. But where they've traditionally been on the HS of the GCHS on the bleachers on the far side. Sharp's got the ball on the left wing. Grayson County out of the inbounds play. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to play in the third. Grayson County leads by 5. Childress in the near side. Off to the right wing to Blanton. Blanton out front to Sharp. Sharp scans the offense, gives it to Horn. Horn inside to Toms. Toms back to Sharp on the right wing. Back to Toms at the right elbow. Toms spins back to the far side, goes up with a shot. It's blocked by Johnson. Rebounded by Birch for the Panthers. Panthers pushing up the far side of the floor, and Birch thought he was going to hand it off to Toms. Drives down to the far side and passes it to Toms. Toms off that right side. Jump pass inside, stolen away by Horn for Grayson County. Giving it off to Childress. Childress, an outlet pass into the near side to Blanton. Blanton has it on the right wing. Drives with the left hand. No look pass to Toms. Toms back to Blanton. Blanton swings it out front to Childress. Childress over the far side. Sharp. 3 left wing. Good. Keegan Sharp's 4th three-pointer of the game. Grayson County's got 12. He's got 12 points. And the Cougars' lead is back to 8 at 42-34. 3 minutes and 38 seconds to play in the third. Right side Johnson with the basketball. Interior pass is going to be a jump ball, as it was interior trying to get it inside to Birch. But Horn did a nice job to wrap that one up. Substitutions into the game. Grayson County, you've got McCready and Bradshaw in. Into the game for Daviess County, you've got Renfro and Stratton. Out for Grayson County is Childress and Toms. Daviess County to pass this one in from underneath of their own basket. They give it inside to Birch, spins it down the lane and lays it in off the right side. Cole Birch did a nice job as he had caught the ball at the right elbow, spun down that right lane. He was able to get to the basket around the Cougar defenders. 42-36. Grayson County on top of this one. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the third quarter. Dylan Horn with the ball on the right side. Back into the middle, drives down at the left elbow, passes to the far side to Sharp. Sharp to the left wing to McCready. Thought about the 3 out front to Blanton. Man-to-man defense here for Daviess County. Left side, McCready drives down the left baseline, goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Birch. Birch gives it off to Payne. Payne, an outlet pass to Renfro. Renfro catches it on the left lane, drives in as it's stripped away. Run down in the corner by Toms. His 3 is up, no good. And a foul is going to be called underneath on Daviess County. Bo Stratton, that'll be his 3rd and the team's 1st. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Grayson County hangs on to this 6-point advantage. As Keegan Sharp, he's got 12 points, 4 3-pointers in this game. As he does a handoff pass to Horn. Horn running a little bit of the point here with Childress on the bench. Free throw line to Sharp, back down inside to Bradshaw. A pass knocked away by Payne. Payne angling it back towards the middle with the basketball. Down the left side, at the left elbow, spins back to the far side, and a foul is going to be whistled as Horn whiffed on the block attempt and instead made contact with Payne inside. For Horn, that'll be his 3rd and the team's 2nd. And Horn will go to the free throw line, or sorry, that'll be Payne to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 60% on the season, and that one is good. Hornbeck will check into the game for Horn for Grayson County. Humphreys and McCain check in for the Panthers. Second free throw coming for the sophomore guard, Jack Payne, is good. He makes them both. Looks like Payne's going to take a seat as well, as Dees will check into the game for him. 42-38, Grayson County with the lead. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to play in the third quarter. Near side, Blanton with the basketball. Outlet pass to Hornbeck, who's wide open off the left side, lays it in on the backdoor cut. Beautiful pass by Blanton, found Hornbeck wide open inside the three-point line, and it was an easy layup. Right side, out front to Renfro. Renfro down the left lane, goes up, absorbs contact, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but he's fouled on the drive by Hornbeck. That is his first and the team's third, and to the free throw line will be Decker Renfro. Renfro is 0 of 1 from the free throw line this season. He was the leading receiver for the Daviess County football team, 511 yards and 9 touchdowns. He was his teammate Joe Humphreys. That free throw is no good by Renfro. Humphreys, who stands behind him, number 2 on the floor. Humphreys is the quarterback. He was his favorite target. Renfro's second free throw. This would be to bring it to within a 5-point game. It's good. 44-39, under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Grayson County is led all the way of this one. Blanton jump pass to the near side to McCready. McCready in the near corner. He gives it back outside to Blanton. Blanton drives in, 18 feet, right side, good. Blanton took one dribble inside the lane. He's got 16 points in this game. And again, Grayson County expanding this lead out, back to 7. Daviess County's really not been able to get closer than 4 in this one. Inside to Humphreys. Humphreys picks up his dribble outside Dees. 3, right wing is no good. Rebound is Blanton, and he's fouled from behind by Joe Humphreys. That'll be Humphreys' second, and the team's second. Johnson will check into the game for Daviess County. Checking out will be Bo Stratton. Grayson County basketball now, 46-39. Cougars on top of this one with 1:22 to play in the third quarter. Near side McCready, he pulls up 10 feet right side, in and out. Rebound is fought over by Daviess County in the corner. Bratcher saves it in bounds. McCready tried to save it in, but he was out of bounds right in front of Travis Johnston, and McCready's arm was out, and immediately Travis Johnston patted McCready on the back as Cougars almost saved that one in bounds. Gotta love the hustle plays for this Cougar team. They do play hard. That's one thing that they do very well. McCain to the near side of Johnson, down to the left block to Humphrey, swings it out front to Renfro. 3 straight away is in and out. Rebound on the floor is gonna be a foul on Daviess County. Called on Joe Humphreys. That'll be his third and the team's third. 46-39. Grayson County still hangs on to the lead here with 54 seconds to play in the third quarter. As sub in, Humphreys will take a seat. Birch will check in for the Panthers. Blanton to the far side to Sharp. Sharp back here to Blanton, who breaks the timeline. Grayson County might hold for the last shot. I think he will with 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Blanton to the middle. He's going to drive down the left side, picks up his dribble and walks with it. Not the way that they wanted that play to end, as Travis Johnston showed a little bit of frustration there. So now Daviess County is going to get a chance at the last shot of the quarter if they want to take it. It's a 46-39 Grayson County lead. 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. This is Dees with the basketball in between the circles. Right-handed pass outside to Renfro. Renfro to Johnson. Johnson picked up by Blanton. Man-to-man defense for the Cougars. And they're going to hold for the final shot. Is Daviess County as there's 12 seconds on the clock. Getting a screen, Johnson guarded by Bratcher. Johnson, left wing, 3 is way off to the right. Rebounded by Bratcher and stolen away underneath by Daviess County, and a foul on the putback is called on Grayson County as Cole Birch is going to go to the free throw line. Owen Bratcher picks up the foul. That'll be his third and the team's fourth. To the free throw line will be Cole Birch. Grayson County bails out the Panthers on that with 1.5 seconds on the clock. Free throw is up and good. This would be to make it a 5-point game. 1.5 seconds on the clock. Free throw is up and good. He gets the bounce with 1.5 on the clock. Blanton has got to get it in, does to Sharp, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Grayson County still leads 46-41, but Daviess making this one a little closer. This is Cougar basketball right here on 103.9 The Moose.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
46-41, Grayson County with a lead as we start the fourth quarter of play. Cougars have led really most of this game by this kind of 4-point margin, and really since the second quarter when they had the 15-point lead and Daviess County brought it back to within a couple. It's kind of been, you're like stretching it out like some taffy. It's kind of one of those things where it gets out, you stretch it out to about 8 or 9, and then you bring it back in. Daviess County is, neither team has been able to, Daviess County's not been able to come back and tie the game or bring it to within a bucket, and Grayson County's not been able to put the Panthers away. It'll be Cougars basketball to start the fourth quarter. Out front, Blanton over to the left wing to McCready. Thought about the 3 now. He will take it left side. It's short. Rebound is out of bounds off of Grayson County. Hornbeck tried to spike that one and spiked it out of bounds. So 7 minutes and 37 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County still with a 5-point advantage, with 7.5 to play in tonight's game. Left side, it's Payne with the basketball. Guarded by Sharp. Over to the right wing to Renfro. Renfro by Hornbeck. Out front Johnson. He swings it over here to the near side to Toms. Toms picked up by McCready. And really Daviess County's just passing around the outside as they now give it down inside. Spinning down the far side, going up with a shot and making it is Birch, and he's fouled by Grayson County. Foul called on Hunter Toms. That is his second. And the team's 5th. Cole Birch will go to the free throw line. He'll try to make this a 2-point game. As I mentioned that Daviess County really had not had the chance to bring this one much closer. Well, they answer. 46-44. 7:08 to play in tonight's game. Grayson County trying to move to 9-3 on the season, while Daviess County is trying to inch back closer to the 500 mark. A win tonight would put them at 4-5. Right now, you just need a basket if you're Grayson County. Childress splits defenders over to Sharp. Sharp breaks the timeline. He picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass to Childress. Fires one to the free throw line to Thomas. Back outside to Childress. Childress drives in. Spin move at the free throw line. Spins it back around outside to the left wing to Blanton. Blanton guarded by the Panthers on the left side. Blanton drives down. Spins inside the lane. The shot is up. Can't fall. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. And rebounded by both Horn and Johnson. And it's going to turn out to be Daviess County basketball. They will have a chance to tie the game. It is 46-44. They have not led since they took an early 1-0 lead in this game. Jump pass inside, stolen away by Blanton. In midair he did as he was falling out of bounds, throws it inbounds to the Cougars. Here comes the Grayson County offense to Sharp on the left side. Thought about a transition 3 to Childress inside to Horn. 10 feet near side is way long. Rebounded by the Panthers. Right up the middle comes Payne, angling it back towards the far side, setting it up in between the logos. Over to the left wing to Johnson. Johnson out front to Renfro. Renfro back to Johnson on the left side. Daviess County trying to take their first lead since early on in this game as they trail by 2 with 6 minutes to play. Outside, it is Renfro with the basketball. Renfro, no look pass to the right elbow, jump shot off the right side. Payne ties the game. 46 all, 5 minutes, 45 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Travis Johnston wants a timeout. It's 46 all, 5:44 to play. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on 103.9 The Moose.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
The Panthers start the fourth quarter on a 5-0 run. They have knotted this game back up at 46 here with 5 minutes and 44 seconds to play. This is not what Grayson County wanted in this at all. I'm sure Travis Johnston not happy with how his team came out in this fourth quarter of action, as, like I'd mentioned at the start of the quarter, it's been one of these things where it's been like some taffy, where it's kind of stretching out and getting back in, but neither team has been able to put a team away. For Daviess County, they hadn't been able to tie the game until just now. And for Grayson County, they hadn't been able to put Daviess County away in this one. They had their chances, but just weren't able to have the knockout punch. And just like that, Daviess County's gotten back up, and we're headed almost to like an extra frame of sorts. 46 all, 5 minutes. 44 seconds to play in tonight's game. Grayson County out of the timeout will have the basketball. It's Braden Childress to the far side to Sharp, who breaks the timeline. Splits defenders, Sharp at the free throw line. Out to the right wing to Horn. Horn out front to Sharp. Sharp in between the circles now to Braden Childress. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to play in tonight's game. Left side, Horn with the basketball, gets a screen from Childress, outside to Blanton, into the near side to Sharp. Sharp drives down the right lane, floater off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Daviess County as it's Birch with the basketball. Panthers pushing, looking to take their first lead since it was 1-0. Renfro down the left lane, blocked out of bounds by Horn. Nice defense on the inside by Dylan Horn to not foul. And it'll be Panthers basketball underneath. 5:07 to play. Inside down to the right block, Birch off the right side, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Grayson County's Toms. Toms to Sharp. Sharp gives it back to the point guard, Childress, and Childress just gives it right back now to the junior Keegan Sharp. Sharp's got 12 points. He takes a deep three, straight away, good! He knocked it down from Short Creek again, and Grayson County has taken a 49-46 lead. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. That one was from the volleyball line by Keegan Sharp. He's got 5 threes in this game, and Grayson County leads by 3. Free throw line jumper to answer is no good by Johnson. Rebound on the floor is knocked out into the hands of Isaiah Toms for Daviess County. No look pass outside. Birch drives down the right lane, absorbs contact. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Toms. Toms gives it back to Childress. Childress angles back towards the far side. Turns it around. Needs to find help. Down to the right side to Horn. Horn off to Sharp. Nearly loses it. Keeps his dribble inside the lane. No look pass to Horn. Horn off the right side. Gets it to fall. Dylan Horn in transition did a nice job getting around the defender on the inside. And Grayson County's lead is back to 5 with 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Decker Renfro with the basketball deep on the right wing. Back into the middle with a handoff pass to Johnson. Johnson, far side three by Isaiah Toms is short. Long rebound by Blanton for Grayson County. To the far side, Childress. Childress will give it back to Keegan Sharp. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to play. Grayson County leads 51-46. Sharp gets a screen from Toms down to the right block to Blanton. Goes up with a shot. Count the basket. Timeout on the floor taken by Daviess County. Cougars go on themselves a 7-0 run to take a 53-46 lead. This is Grayson County Cougar basketball on 103.9 The Moose.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. That's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream?
Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
A Grayson County 7-0 run has brought this game to a 53-46 Cougar lead as Daviess County tied the game up at 46 with 5 minutes and 44 seconds to play. But over this last 2 minutes, it's been all Cougars, highlighted by a Keegan Sharp three from the volleyball line. Straightaway Humphreys with the basketball. Panthers have it, working from right to left. Straightaway, down the left side, picks up his dribble at the left elbow. Outside, three, up and no good. That was taken by Johnson. Inside, Childress with the rebound. An outlet pass to Blanton. Blanton gives it to Sharp. Sharp angles back towards the near side. And he's going to set things up in between the circles for the Grayson County offense. Gets a screen from Toms. Right side, 18-foot jump shot is in and out. Rebound on the floor. Daviess County with the basketball. An outlet pass off into the middle to Payne. Payne off into the near side. Has it on the left wing. He takes a three. Step back. It's no good. Rebound on the floor is taken by Sharp for Grayson County. Sharp's going to slow things down. 2 minutes, 44 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. And Grayson County with the 53-46 lead. Childress down the left side. Outside to Horn, and it's stolen away by Daviess County. Isaiah Toms with the basketball. Toms down the right side, lowers his shoulder. It's up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Daviess County. As Birch came flying down the lane to try and get the rebound, but ended up knocking it out of bounds. Substitute, as Daviess County's Max Dees, I guess, thought that they were allowing him to check into the game and almost was going to be 6 players on the floor for Daviess County in the middle of the play. Grayson County's got the ball here, 2 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Childress double teamed in the backcourt, gives it to Blanton. Blanton jump pass back to Childress on the left wing. Childress drives down the left side, dumps a pass off the Horn, reverse layup, good. Toms gets the basket underneath. Grayson County leads by 9, 55-46, 150 to play in tonight's game. A 9-0 run for the Cougars. Right side, Payne with the basketball. Jump pass inside to Birch. Turns it around with the right hand. It's no good, but he's fouled underneath by Grayson County. As that foul's called on Dylan Horn, his 4th, team's 6th. So Cole Birch to the line. He's made his last 3 after missing 3 of his first 4. He dribbles it once, and it is in and out. Chandler McGrady will check into the game for the Cougars. Coming out is Dylan Horn. So on the floor for Grayson, you've got Blanton, Childress, Sharp, McGrady, and Toms. The second free throw for the sophomore Cole Birch is good. That stops the 9-0 run for Grayson County, but it's 55-47, 140 to play. Sharp up the near side, jump pass and throws it away. So he tried to jump pass into the corner to McCready, but instead threw it towards Mr. Spirit, who was standing underneath of the basket. 1:34 to play in this game. Daviess County is just going to roll this basketball in, and it's going to be picked up at the half-court line by Toms. Toms with the basketball over to the right wing to Birch. Inside to Johnson. Johnson double team, fades it away with the right hand, lays it in from about 7 feet. Cameron Johnson moves into double figures with that basket, and it is 55-49 with 1:24 to play in tonight's game. Daviess County is going to take a timeout as they brought this game back to within 6. As this has been a great game tonight, Grayson County went on that 9-0 run in this fourth quarter to try and put this one away. But Daviess County, again, just being able to stay in this one and make things interesting. Final score to bring you in girls basketball, Owensboro defeating Cloverport by a final score of 62-20. A score in girls basketball, Daviess County leading Owensboro Catholic 44-41, 7:15 to play in that game. In boys basketball at the end of 1, Greenwood on top of Monroe County 21-11. And in girls basketball, it's Warren East on top of Franklin Simpson, 38-30, 5:35 to play in the fourth quarter. Other leaders, E-Town all over LaRue County at the half. And Bowling Green and John Hardin getting ready to get underway from the Elizabethtown area in just moments. Our score, though, Grayson County 55, Daviess County 49, 124 to play here tonight. And it will be Cougars basketball. They will be able to run the baseline if they want to take it. Horn will pass in. They stay with the same lineup. As it is Sharp who speeds it up, crosses the timeline, angling it back here towards the near side, and he's going to be found by Decker Renfro from behind. That'll be his second. Only the team's fourth, though. So if Daviess County's going to want free throws for Grayson County, they're going to have to start fouling. Horn passes into Blanton. Blanton drives down, no look pass to McCready. McCready on the right block, triple teamed, and a foul's called underneath on Cameron Johnson. For Johnson, that'll be his third and the team's fifth. So again, two more fouls for Grayson County to shoot free throws. They're going to award McCready a shooting foul here, and he will shoot two. McCready on the night is 0 of 1 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and he makes that one to get up to 9 points. Toms will check into the game for Grayson County. Jack Payne will check into the game for the Panthers. I think Isaiah Toms was the other sub in for Daviess County. With 1:15 to play, Grayson County trying to make this an 8-point advantage. McCready's second free throw is short. Rebound by Daviess County, and a foul is going to be called on Toms underneath. So both him and Cameron Johnson were fighting for it. For Toms, that'll be his third and the team's seventh. So one in the bonus will come for Cameron Johnson. It'll be his first free throw attempts of the game. He leads the team, shooting 88.9% from the free throw line. He's 8 of 9 from the charity stripe this season. We're going to have a sub coming in. Dylan Horn into the game for McCready. So you've got Toms, Horn, Childress, Blanton, and Sharp on the floor for Grayson County. With 1:13 to play in the fourth quarter, Cameron Johnson will shoot one in the bonus. Free throw is up, it's short. Long rebound, Decker Renfro runs it down in the far corner for Daviess County. Renfro passing out to the near side. Out front, Johnson. Three straight away. He's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Toms, and Toms is fouled underneath by Decker Renfro. For Renfro, that'll be his third and the team's sixth. So both teams will shoot free throws for the remainder of this game. Sorry, no, that foul was actually called on Joe Humphreys. That is his fourth. Sharp is triple teamed in the backcourt, and a foul is going to be called on Daviess County. As Sharp was triple teamed in the backcourt, and now the officials are going to talk this one over. And instead, are we going to have a timeout granted to Grayson County? It is going to be a timeout to Grayson County. Travis Johnston, I think, once he realized that they were going to call a foul, didn't want his timeout to be called. The officials talked it over, and they granted the timeout for Grayson County. With 1 minute to play, it is 46-49. Grayson County leading this one. They will have the basketball. Both teams are going to shoot free throws for the remainder of this game. Again, 1 minute on the clock in this one. Sure, Travis Johnston right now just drawing up a quick play to get Keegan Sharp the basketball to shoot some free throws. Sharp is the Cougars' best free throw shooter on the season, 83.8%, which is tied for the second best in the region. Same lineup for Grayson County out of the timeout. 1 minute on the clock. It's Grayson County 56, Daviess County 49. Cougars looking to improve to 9-3 on the season, which would be their best start since the 2013-14 year. Horn gets it into Sharp, and Sharp is trapped, throws it to Blanton. Blanton trapped on the baseline, and he's got to get it away and just throws it the length of the floor to Toms, finds it off the right side, blocked by Daviess County. Childress is there to clean it up off the right side and lay it in. Nice job by Grayson County. It's a 9-point lead with 43 seconds. Jump pass to the near side. Johnson, three, left side is short. Rebounded by Horn underneath, and Horn is fouled underneath by Decker Renfro. And Renfro would not let go of the basketball after the whistle was blown. Foul called on, they're going to whistle the foul on Cole Birch. That'll be his second and the team's 7th. So again, 1 in the bonus will come for Dylan Horn. He's 1 of 2 tonight. Coming into tonight's game, 36.4%. .9 on the clock. Grayson County leads by 9. Horn's free throw is no good. Rebounded by Johnson, and a foul is called underneath on, I believe, Hunter Toms. It is called on Toms. That is his 4th, team's 8th. Daviess County now will go to the free throw line. Substitutions into the game for the Panthers. Decker Renfro and Max Dees check in. So I think you're getting some offense, defense. With 36.5 on the clock, it'll be Cameron Johnson to the line. He will shoot 1 in the bonus. He's 0 of 1 tonight, and he gets that one to fall. That one kind of died on the back of the rim, but rolled through the hoop. This will be to make it a 7-point game. 36.5 seconds on the clock. He makes the second one. 58-51, Grayson County with the lead. Sharp is trapped in the backcourt. He's got the basketball, spin move, jump pass over to the far side to Toms. Toms over to Childress, and Childress is going to be fouled by Joe Humphreys. That'll be his 5th, and he'll foul out of this game with 5 points. So it'll be Braden Childress to the line, 64.7% on the season. Childress has not attempted a free throw. We'd have to go back quite a distance as I'm scanning through the book right now. He's not attempted a free throw since the loss to Bullitt East back on January the 15th. 28.6 on the clock. Childress shooting 1 and the bonus, as that was the team's 8th foul. Free throw up, no good. Rebounded by Daviess County. Right up the middle, Decker Renfro, handoff pass to Birch, who misses the 3 straight away. Childress Sharp with a rebound, and he is fouled by Daviess County. Sorry, that free 3 was taken by Jack Payne, and he's the one who fouls Sharp. And Keegan Sharp will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 in the bonus as well. Grayson County has missed. That's 3 straight free throws in this quarter. 18.6 on the clock. Sharp will shoot 1 in the bonus. The first one is up, good. And Sharp, top 50 in the state in free throw percentage, tied for 2nd in the region. So he's tied with Breckenridge County's Kason Morris. Second free throw by Sharp is in, out, and in. 60-51, Grayson County leads, 18.6 on the clock. The Cougars have crossed that illustrious 60-point mark. Deep 3 by Renfro from the right side is no good. Rebounded by Horn underneath. He's fouled, and Grayson County looks like they're going to win this one. Foul called on Jack Payne, his 2nd, team's 10th. So Dylan Horn will go to the free throw line. He will shoot 2, and it looks like the Grayson County Cougars are going to pick up a big win here tonight. For Grayson County, under Travis Johnston, as the first free throw is good by Horn. When they score at least 60 points, which they have crossed to this point, 18-0. Second free throw, good. Horn knocks them both down. Grayson County 62, Daviess County 51. They're going to roll this one in. And over to the far side, it is Toms. He takes a 3 off the right side. It's no good. Rebounded by Toms. Grayson County going to win this one by a final score of 62-51 and improve to 9-3 on the season. Big win for Grayson County tonight. We'll jump into the 5th quarter show after this, as this is Cougar basketball right here on 103.9 The Moose.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Cougars are winners tonight against Daviess County by a final score of 62-51. Daviess County tied that game up at 46. A little over 5 minutes to play, but Grayson County ends up storming back to take them away and really just shuts them down for the remainder of the game. I mean, you outscore them from that point 16-5. That'll win you some games when you can dominate down the stretch like that. So Cougars are now 9-3. They're off to their best start since the 2013-14 season. So it's a good time to be a Grayson County Cougar, as River Blanton leads with 18 points. Keegan Sharp adds 17. Coming up on our 5th quarter show, we'll run down the scoring from this game, scores from around the region, and talk to the head man himself, Travis Johnston. So that comes up and more right here on the 5th quarter show, right here on Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. The anxiety can be overwhelming. If you're feeling extra worried, you're not alone. You can still contact a mental health professional. They're ready to help you get through this. And remember, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home. And disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19. The anxiety can be overwhelming. If you're feeling extra worried, you're not alone. You can still contact a mental health professional. They're ready to help you get through this. And remember, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home. And disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9.
Grayson County picks up a big win tonight by a final score of 62-51 against Daviess County, as Cougars are now 9-3 on the season off to their best start since the 2013-14 season. So we'll try to run down some scores here from around the region before talking to the head coach, Travis Johnston. As, let's see here, in boys basketball at the half, Monroe County 28-26 against Greenwood. Lady Aces of Owensboro Catholic looking like they're getting ready to take down the Lady Panthers of Daviess County 59-52, 28 seconds to play. In that game, at the end of one, John Harden on top of Bowling Green, 14-11. That score is at the end of the first quarter. Final score in girls basketball, Warren East gets by Franklin Simpson by a final score of 48-32. And we can bring you a college basketball score with 13 minutes and 43 seconds to play. It is Arkansas 56, Kentucky 49. As the Cats trying to, I don't know what you can describe what they're trying to do. Win? I guess it's that simple. In a lot of ways, it's kind of crazy that you would think that we'd even be saying that. And a big final score here coming in. The Muhlenberg County Mustangs defeat Owensboro tonight by a final score of 53-51. That is a boys basketball final. And a girls basketball final, Owensboro Catholic defeating Daviess County by a final score of 64-54. So nice. Some of the scores that you can see coming through here, but that Muhlenberg County-Owensboro game is one to kind of keep an eye on, as Grayson County will face the Mustangs right here at the Cougar Den 1 week from tonight. So you'll be able to watch that game on K105 Digital Productions. Listen to the call right here on Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose. Obviously, if all goes as planned, that is, as you can never almost guarantee anything when we get into this season, as we have learned multiple times so far this year. We'll take a break, hopefully get a chance to talk to the head man of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston. After this is Grayson County Cougar basketball right here on Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When I was a kid, my dad would hold a nickel in one hand and a dime in the other and ask, which one is bigger? Of course, the nickel was bigger, but the dime was worth more. Think about that. With all the bank mergers going on, does bigger make them better? I don't think so. Wilson & Muir Bank is a locally owned community bank based right here in Kentucky. I like dealing with people I know personally, the same people I've trusted with my money for years. That's why it's my bank. Wilson & Muir Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. It's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Welcome back here to our fifth quarter show on 103.9 The Moose. Sam Gormley joined now by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And coach, 62-51 win tonight against Daviess County. It was 46-all there with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the game or something. You call the timeout, and Keegan Sharp hits a three from the volleyball line, and it was kind of like the spark that you needed to get going.
Well, that's what I drew up in the huddle was three from the volleyball line. Now, we knew that, of course, Coach B and Coach Hill and Coach Meredith were all talking, we got to get Keegan going because he was taken out of it a lot for the third quarter, just simply because they just stayed attached to him. They weren't leaving him. And he only got off 2 threes in the second half, and he made both of them. And we went to our little horn set there at the end, and he was able to create and make a couple dump-off passes for layups, and had a pull-up, nice pull-up that he got fouled on, and he was able to make a couple threes. They sagged off because of the horn screens, and he was able to get open at the top of the key. And, of course, we all know he can shoot it from that deep. So it was just we finally got him going there in the second half, and even though he only scored 8 in the second half, they were a big 8, it seemed like. So we got to do a better job of not giving up those lulls in the third quarter and the start of the fourth and letting teams come back in it. But we are doing a heck of a job finishing off games.
I know Keegan, when he started off the season, I know you were never really worried about him. But what was it, 1 of 20 to start the year, something like that, 2 of 24?
Yeah, 1 of 20.
Yeah.
1 of 20, yeah.
What can that do for your team? He doesn't need to go 9 of 10, or tonight I think he only missed once or twice from threes.
I think he was 5 for 7 from 3.
5 for 7 from 3. So obviously he doesn't need to go, 14 of 18 from 3 across 2 games. But what does him knocking down 4 threes a game do for your team and for your offense for the other guys?
Well, first off, if he's 5 for 7, then it's my fault and his fault that he's not getting more threes off. if he's 5 for 7, he needs to be – we told him this year his percentage doesn't need to be that high in the 40s because if he's making, he needs to be shooting a lot more. And credit to Daviess County, they did a good job. But when he's making threes, it just stretches everything out, and it allows our big guys to catch it inside. I thought River was great, very aggressive. He started us off really good. And got really hot to start with. And him doing that just opens everything up. Just like on the horn screen, he comes off the ball screen, and the bottom guy of the zone comes up, the middle guy comes up, the top guy slides over with him, and we just cut off of it and make a bounce pass for a layup. And him being able to do that, and he's a really good passer, it's going to open up a lot of stuff for those other guys on straight line drives, and then obviously the way River and even Chandler, the way they're shooting the ball, it makes us tough to beat.
I mean, this is 62 points again. You cross that 60-point mark, 19-0 now when you score at least 60. But, I mean, it's just showing that offense leads to it. And, I mean, Daviess County comes into this game giving up only 48.8, which was, 13th best team in the state, and you took advantage of that. And was there something on film that saw you give you faith that your team was able to do that, or was it just you guys making shots?
Well, making shots helps, and I told them in the huddle after the first quarter. I said, guys, we're making shots. It seems like we're running away with it. We're not. We're just making shots right now. We're going to have to keep defending and guarding and all that stuff. So one, it's a mindset that we continue to drill in their head. We can score this year, so if you guard, you're going to win a lot of games because we're just naturally going to be able to score because we got good players. But it's just something that we watch the film. They play a matchup zone. If you send a lot of cutters through, they have to talk. They get lost on their matchups a little bit. And then we're able to find open spots either in the middle or as guys slide up to the top of the key. And, of course, Rivers' 3 was deep, but we know he can make it because when he's set, he's behind Keegan, he's probably one of our best shooters when he's set. And he was able to make a 3. Chandler had an open 3 in the corner, and he doesn't really miss that corner 3 very much. He's really good at that. And like I said, Keegan was able to slide up to the top and get some open 3s on that.
You've got really 3 options for how this week can go. Obviously, if nothing happens and this storm is a myth and it's all good, you play Edmondson on Thursday, Whitesville on Friday, both on the road in games that standings-wise don't count, but obviously district. Obviously, there's potential of probably only the Whitesville game being played, and then there's the potential of having nothing. How do you handle a week like this and I know that this year It's kind of been a lot of that
Yeah.
because there's been uncertainty. But in some instances, even if you've had game canceled, you've still been able to practice. And how do you handle that if there's a chance that you might not be able to see your team until you play Hart County on Monday?
To be honest, this year we're not even worried about it right now because we've been programmed to not worry about it. It's out of our hands, and just like the COVID situations, the weather's out of our hands, and I just tell them, hey, you need to wake up by such and such time and check your messages, and if you got a text saying we got practice, then be there, and if we don't, then you got the day off, and then we'll be there tomorrow. And with not being a day in between, if anything happens, I'm assuming we probably don't get to come in tomorrow. But these guys like games so much better than practice. We're not a great practice team, but we are really good in games, and we're really good down the stretch. We turn it up another level down the stretch. Dylan rebounding the ball there, I thought he was great. River and Hunter, Keegan really guards and stuff. But they're gamers. They're not necessarily practice guys, even though we do a fine job. But so that part makes me worry a little less just because I know that they can turn it up in games.
Well, Coach, I guess in this year we really can say that we don't know when we'll see you next.
Yeah,
but
we'll figure it out.
We'll see at some point, hopefully before the end of the season.
Yep.
That's head coach Travis Johnston. Cougars winners tonight. We'll have more here coming up after this.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Oh, that's a bad call.
That was a great call.
That's the worst call I've ever seen.
Great call.
Horrible. It's a horrible call.
Sports fans don't often see things the same way.
Terrible call.
That was a good call.
Terrible call.
But there's one call everyone can agree on. Call 811 before you dig, the free service that helps you avoid utility lines while you're digging. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Safety!
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Litchfield's Country Station, 103.9 The Moose.
Grayson County a winner tonight against Daviess County by a final score of 62-51. Let's run down the scoring from this game. First for the Panthers, Cole Birch led the way. He had 15 points. 12 points for Cameron Johnson, 7 each for Jack Payne and for Isaiah Toms. 5 points for Joe Humphreys, 2 points for Bo Stratton, and 1 point for Decker Renfro. For Grayson County, it was River Blanton. He led the way with 18 points, 17 for Keegan Sharp, 9 for Chandler McCready, 7 for Hunter Toms. 5 points for Dylan Horn, 4 for Nolan Hornbeck, and 2 for Braden Childress. As you heard us talk with Coach Johnston, if this ice storm, I know Grayson County's been put on an ice storm warning, if this ice storm doesn't come to fruition, and our meteorologist over here, Cody Brock, lied to us all, then we will be here on Thursday evening. Cougar boys at Edmondson County at 7 o'clock, and then on Friday, it'll be a doubleheader in Whitesville, girls at 7, boys to follow. If this storm does come, when will you see us next? We have no idea. Obviously, anything can happen. It could be Thursday. It could be Friday. It could be next week. Next week is a crazy busy week right now. Again, if nothing changes, you've got 2 games Monday, 1 game Tuesday, and then a game Thursday, Friday, and Saturday all next week. So it'll be a busy week. So I guess Who knows when we'll see you next, but it'll be at some point. You just follow the K105 Sports Twitter, and we'll let you know where we'll be, when, where you can watch it, and where you can listen as well. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work tonight. Camera operator was Cody Brock, and your director was Chase Blaine. So on a night where the Cougars get off to a 9-3 start and improve to that 9-3 record, their best start since the 2013-14 season, with a 62-51 win over Daviess County. This is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.